Today I'm going to tell you a personal story that taught me a lot about strength. The setting, the Salt River of Arizona. I don't know if you've ever been to the Salt River, but it is a beautiful part of our state and a place where wild horses roam freely. The river was supposed to be calm that night. The plan, a leisure paddle boarding adventure with my boys and my puppy in hopes of spotting these majestic creatures. But what started out as a fun family adventure quickly turned to chaos as the current of the river swept me downstream. Through this unexpected paddleboarding adventure with my sons and puppy, I discovered that even in moments of fear and uncertainty, we all have the strength, resilience, and courage to push through. That sometimes the roughest waters reveal the strongest parts of ourselves. Let this inspire you that through challenging experiences, we find our strength. In this story, I want to share 3 things I learned on the river that day. 1, challenges can come when you least expect them. 2, strength isn't always measured physically. It's often mental and emotional. And 3, facing tough moments together can reveal what we're truly capable of and bring us closer. For my first main point, challenges come when least expected. We were not expecting the current to pull me downstream. I was trying so hard to fight against it, using my paddle while holding on to my puppy on the leash, and I wasn't getting very far. So I jumped off the board thinking, I can swim, holding the leash and paddleboard with one hand, using one hand and kicking fervently. It didn't work, and I got pushed up against a boulder over and over. I started to fear that I was going to go under, so I got back on the board. My boys turned around to come save me, and I decided to allow the current to take me down the river. My second main point is that strength isn't always measured physically. It's also mental and emotional. It took a lot of strength for me to get back on that board and decide to just go with the flow of the river. As I did that, I was able to safely paddle into a little bay area, and my oldest son was able to follow, but my other boy got stuck on the other side of the river. And at this moment, he was so scared, he asked me to call for a helicopter to rescue him. I knew as a parent I needed to speak truths of strength into him mentally and emotionally so he believed in himself. And thankfully, he was able to make it across. We then faced our last challenge, which is my third main point. Challenging moments can bring people closer and show us what we are capable of. We now were downstream. It's nightfall. We have no car in sight. We're not even sure how to get back. Boulders all around us. We were throwing paddle boards up onto boulders, scurrying up on top of them with our puppy in tow and all of our stuff, trying to find our way back to the car. It took a lot of teamwork, a lot of scouting, a lot of who's going to go first and who's going to carry what and how are we going to do it, but we managed. I'm so proud of us. We started to hear the sound of voices and we knew people were nearby. Our last big thing was we came across some skunks on the way back, but they thankfully scurried away and didn't bother us. But in conclusion, that day on the Salt River wasn't a peaceful family paddle that we had planned. What we learned is challenges can come your way when you least expect them. Strength isn't always measured physically, but also mentally and emotionally. And facing tough moments together can reveal what we're truly capable of and bring us closer. Through this unexpected paddleboarding adventure with my sons and our puppy, I discovered that even in moments of fear and uncertainty, we all have the strength, resilience, and courage to push through, and that sometimes the roughest waters reveal the strongest parts of ourselves. So let this story inspire you that through challenging experiences, we find our strength. We set out that day hoping to spot a few wild horses, but what we discovered was our own wild selves. Next time life pulls you into the current of the river, remember, the same water that's trying to sweep you away might just be the one that reveals how strong you really are.